and today we'll be presenting El Grito de Lares,
A Cry for Freedom.
Good morning, students. Today's class will discuss how nationalism influenced the Puerto Rican people to take a stand against the Spanish crown in the 1860s. But first, we must take a look at the birth of Puerto Rican nationalism under Spain. Spain colonized Puerto Rico in the 16th century, and the native population was not satisfied with its control. Due to Spain's neglect of the island's social, political, and economic needs, the criollo population revolted. Therefore, El Grito de Lares became the second major attempt to resist Spanish rule. This event inspired the independence movement in Puerto Rico. As a result, the Spanish government persecuted the insurgents. Independence activists such as Ramón Emeterio Betances and Segundo Ruiz Belvis were exiled from the island. However, they met in New York City to form the Revolutionary Committee of Puerto Rico in 1867.
Lies! Deceptions! These policies are nothing but atrocities against the criollo people. Spain burdens us with heavy taxation. They know we are impotent against the secret police. Moreover, we have no say in our own domestic affairs since we have no representation in the Spanish courts. And yet, the Spanish think that an informative board on overseas reforms is a diplomatic solution despite ignoring all our petitions? To hell with it all! We must fight for the islands and our own individual freedom. Being a free man is the most vital right in existence, according to the 10 Commandments of a free man. Thousands of brothers and sisters live under slavery and under the infamous Workers' Journal. This Workers' Journal is an assault on free labor, forcing us to work under harsh conditions without fair pay. How do we show our people that this is a cause worth fighting for?
Ramon, after all the plays, books, and articles you've written exposing these Spanish atrocities, all we need to do now is act.
Get the Revolutionary Committee ready to act. Open a dialogue with the Cubans. They also wish to lure themselves from Spanish rule. We must move swiftly.
Don't you think Manuel is taking a big risk, having the Revolutionary Committee meet up in his hacienda?
Criollos! Our fellow independence leaders, Betances and Ruiz Belvis, have written back. Gather around and listen. My fellow criollos, we have thought of ways to help in this hard journey for independence. What we need to do is act strong, so we must fight. Prepare yourself to be the first ones. It'll be your honor, it'll be your glory. Cuba will follow. Unite your efforts. We're brothers and sisters. We're one in this grace. Let us be one in revolution and independence. Tomorrow, we can form the Antilles Confederation. We must work hard to end all oppression in both islands. Viva América Libre! Mariana, included is what we envision as the flag of the Republic. We'll leave you with the honors to do the rest. Our leaders have spoken. We need to inform the people in all the towns.
Now that we're gathered here today, the leaders of the Revolutionary Committee, we may discuss the plans for the attack.
This is the plan. Weapons will be arriving to the west coast. Once there, they'll be storing my hacienda and others distributed throughout the different towns. We should start in the north, in Camuy. From there, we can take back the adjacent towns. All troops must mobilize simultaneously so the Spaniards don't overcome us. Our goal is to take the west side of the island that first night, and then proceed to the eastern side of the island. Finally, we will invade the capital and declare Puerto Rico's independence once and for all.
We need to act immediately. There's been a leak in the plans. The Spanish know. The message just arrived from Camuy. They can't act first. They're asking for our help.
This can't be. Inform the others that the Grito started tonight, rather than the 29th as originally planned. We'll meet in my hacienda, and everyone will receive their weapons, machetes and rifles. Tonight, we will win our freedom. Puerto Ricans! This is it! After 375 years, we are tired of the long life oppressions. Our machetes will grant us freedom. ¡Viva Puerto Rico libre! ¡Que viva!
Nosotros queremos la libertad, nuestros machetes nos la darán.
Vámonos por ingenio, vámonos ya, que nos espera ansiosa la libertad.
1868, in Lares, we declared Puerto Rico's independence in the eyes of the local and international community, free from Spanish rule and slavery.
Off to San Sebastián del Pepino. It's a shame. More than 800 criollos arrested because of your futile attempt at what? Freedom? Have you no guilty conscience of the hundreds of men who are either dead or incarcerated for your cause because of your foolishness?
This did not happen in vain. We wanted to end all Spanish oppression, and I'm telling you, we're not alone in the
Why don't you get it? No one sent their help, not even the Cubans. Is that what you call unity? You imbecile! If it didn't happen before, it won't happen in the future. Puerto Rico will always remain under Spanish control.
The people of Puerto Rico will never master this control. The national sentiment is already there. You will have no choice but to grant us with the most basic civil liberties.
Unfortunately, the incoming governor, Mariana Velez, is granting indulgence to those left in prison. But this doesn't mean the rebellion will reoccur.
Perhaps it won't happen again, but now we're conscious about our rights that we will continue to demand for them.
Who knows? Things have changed a lot lately.
I have faith that after the rebellion, and with this new liberal government in Spain, things will be better, and our revolutionary fathers and ancestors will be proud of the Puerto Ricans who fought in the rebellion.
Finally, after the latter's revolt, and after all our pain and suffering, we can finally say that some progress has been made. A new Puerto Rico has been born. Now we will have the tools needed for social, economic, and political development. The Spanish Crown enacted a civil code for the organization of the courts, setting aside the legal rights of the Puerto Rican people. In addition, slavery has been abolished. 35 years later, and we have gone from colony to an autonomous government.
Well, students, that is the story of the Lares Revolt. Although El Grito de Lares was short-lived and did not achieve independence, it left a different kind of legacy driven by an unexpected political fate. In the short term, the movement helped bring liberal reforms to meet the demands of the people. These reforms included the recognition of local political parties and representation by sending delegates to the Cádiz courts. Once there, delegates fought for our liberties. In 1873, the Spanish National Assembly abolished slavery and the Workers' Journal. In 1897, Spain allowed for the establishment of an autonomous government that allowed trade with other countries. This autonomy showed Spain's recognition of Puerto Rico as a people with a separate cultural identity. Any questions?
Professor,
Yes, Ms. Velez.
I'm confused. After all that, Puerto Rico is still not independent? What happened?
Of course. The autonomy was short-lived, but the United States acquired Puerto Rico by defeating Spain in the Spanish-American War of 1898.
Oh, so things have changed a lot since then.
That's right. After Puerto Rico became a U.S. territory, nationalist feelings transformed in a different way. Puerto Ricans welcomed U.S. presence in the island as democratic institutions were established, but they held on with pride to their cultural heritage. There is no compromise there. After more than a century, the movement helped create a new sense of nationalism as an attempt to preserve their cultural background. Even though approximately 95% of the population supports the U.S. relation with the island, there's still a small minority inspired by the revolt in Lares who longs for independence, as seen in the nationalist movement of the 1950s, led by Pedro Santiago and the Independence Party of Puerto Rico today.
It's interesting to think how this sentiment has been transformed.
We should thank various artists for this. The sense of nationalism that El Grito de Lares inspired is still seen in the works of artists such as Julia de Burgos, Luis Torres Torres, and others, as they promote the preservation of the Puerto Rican cultural identity in the midst of new cultural influences. Thus, El Grito de Lares became a romanticized symbol of Puerto Rican pride in their culture and history when a group of criollos took a stand against Spanish oppression more than a century ago. Thank you.